I want you to think about how untired you are when you're waking up for something you're excited about, when you're doing something you've really been looking forward to. All of a sudden, you're not tired anymore. When you're doing something you love, you don't need to freaking sleep. How many of you can agree? You have 3 hours of sleep, you wake up, you do it again. You're loving what you do. So the real problem is not inability to sleep, lack of sleep, medical issue, insomnia, whatever. Like you've heard me say before, the medical issue is broke acidness. Write that down. Feel free to Google it. It's a medical term, broke acidness. Your broke ass ain't making enough money. You need to fix that side so you can feel good about yourself, because we are winners on the inside. And when the outside doesn't match up with that, it bothers us. There's an awful lot of people that play video games all day long and they sleep like a baby. Hell, they sleep till noon every day. You already know losers have no problem sleeping because they're okay with losing. When a winner is losing, it bothers them. They're mad all the time and don't know why. They don't sleep well. They have a hard time waking up. Their best time of sleeping is 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. because they're so daggone tired at that point. They can't drag themselves out of bed. That's what a lot of real estate agents are dealing with right now. And I think we got to, no matter how confident you try to be, I think we have to be honest about where we're at if our business isn't closing enough transactions to meet our financial needs right now. Because what happens is that starts to permeate your life. Your thought process changes when you're in the shower in the morning. When you're in the shower, you're thinking about other things. You're not thinking about that marketing campaign I'm putting out today. I got to get with the printer to make sure my every door direct mail is going out. What's going on with my Facebook ads? How am I doing? No, that's not what you're thinking. You're thinking the credit card bill is coming up due. I got to pay the mortgage soon. What am I pulling money from my retirement accounts? What am I got? My credit card balance is getting high. Those are the types of things you're thinking, and those are damaging to your business. The CEO has mind funk that's getting in their way. This is the real issue for a lot of agents, and it's the reason they're not taking action, because they're thinking about the wrong things. When you're in the shower planning your day, what are you thinking about? Is it profitable or is it fear-based? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Oh my, I got to deal with this now. Oh my God. If you are fear-based, you're never going to get where you need to be. If you're profit-based, if you're based on how am I going to prosper today? How am I going to help the families that I want to help? Convince them that now is the time to buy. All of the things we've been talking about on our Inner Circle coaching calls lately. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're closing lots of business and you're not having those problems. Because what happens is you start to believe, like, I'll give you an example. If you've ever been around somebody that's addicted to drugs, they literally believe, they would bet money that everybody does some kind of drugs. Everybody I know does drugs. No, that's the losers you know. If you start feeling like the market's down and nobody's buying, nobody's selling, no agents are closing anything. Here's proof right here. 49% of agents didn't even close one deal last year. If you start doing that, you'll start to believe that everybody's losing in this life. And that lets you off the hook. Meanwhile, there's agents closing lots and lots and lots of business. So you got to be real careful about what you say to yourself, because you are the only person that you believe wholeheartedly. You believe you more than anybody. So you got to be real careful how you're counseling yourself about what's going on in today's marketplace. So think about what your conversations are with yourself in the shower. Think about what your conversations are with yourself right before you go to sleep, when you're laying in bed and you're tossing and turning and you can't figure out what you're going to do. But should I even be in this business? Should I get out of the business for a while? Should I consider another job for a while? Maybe I need to switch brokerages. All the crap you're doing rather than fixing the real problem. You really think the brokerage is the freaking problem? Do you really think making $15,000 per transaction is not good, so you're going to go get an hourly job? Like, it doesn't make sense, but you start to get into that survival mode and you start shrinking into somebody that you are not. Can we all agree with that? We see it happen all the time. And no matter where you're at in the country, let me know in the chat here or down below. Let me know, what city and state are you selling real estate in? Let's take a look, see where everybody's from. We've got hundreds of people on. Where are you from? What areas do you sell real estate? And the next question is, do you agree this, even if you've been selling for 10 years or 20 years, is this the weirdest market you've ever seen? Real estate has never been this way. I don't care if you've been doing it 30 years and you've sold 400 homes a year, you've never seen anything as perplexing as this. I mean, it's just a very, very unique market.